tell I live in such a shit place. Chris Eubank, you know, the boxer, he got his car washed in near us, and it's a fucking news story. Fucking
What car is it?
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Oh, right.
In the rain with 20 people on this track.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Clean.
interesting.
Sanity.
I've got one, but it doesn't have a setup on it. I'll just go with it. Looking forward to that endurance event tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you mean tonight? Well, you mean tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
No, you could basically say it's tonight. You know, 6 AM in the morning, waking up a bit early. Still be dark then.
I mean, I think I've got yours. Well, why has he then jumped into...
This is going to be...
He jumped into it, into...
You know, I might go up front so that. Actually, no. This is gonna be rough.
This is gonna be mad. As long as I can get through turn 1 without getting nailed by that Michigan, I'm fine.
Oh, Michigan. Example.
I might just try and cut across him at the start and then just get in.
Right.
Rain stops in 7 minutes, so if you can muscle your way through quite literally 7 minutes. Oh, Michigan Wolf, what the fuck? He literally just... What the fuck?
Yeah, he's a bit of a handful. Michigan.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're through.
And I'm in last. Completely taken out. God, I was already up to like 6 or something, and still people managed to take me out.
I hate this track in the dry. I'm probably gonna hate it even more in the wet. Yeah. It's not like a bad track, it's just... I'm shit. Well... There's flaws. Such as Mark, I called him Max Verstappen, Mark Verstappen, and then he weaves into me. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. And then I run wide, brother. Let's ignore that. That wasn't on purpose running wide, it was just he was... If I wanted to take him out, I would have rammed him into the water.
Don't worry, I'm watching behind, so. You got extra witnesses.
This is challenging.
Ooh.
I don't go for a brake boost or anything because, yeah,
Try any of that, you're going into a wall.
that's what I was. On the outside, that's brave. You know. Brave. Got a run one into the section that I always spin on.
Oh!
He ran out of talent. There was no way in a month of Sundays he was going to hit that apex, was he?
Good move, Blacko. Good move, mate.
But the one bit of barrier he could hit completely has destroyed his race. Because
this is the type of stuff I miss in my community. These challenging races.
just understeer, there was nothing there. I turned in and it just went, it literally. I've been overtaken by Max Verstappen, Mark Verstappen. Yeah, on that corner black car, I just turned in and it went straight on. I had no grip whatsoever. I don't know if it's off camera, that bit on the outside of the corner, but it just felt like it got... It felt like it got sucked, the car got sucked out while I was driving, and it was weird.
I'll have to show you a photo of how bad it is, because there was you could drive a bus through the gap me and you had there, Black Hell. It's alright. I'm one of the only people that's... Yeah, I'm one of the only people that's done a fair share of laps because Greg's been helping me out a little bit, getting my face up. Yeah, me and Will, I think, is going for the LG soon. And I think Will is. He doesn't really mind.
Oh, you're talking about someone else, right? I was thinking, have I signed up? It's not a gap. Look, you're gonna... Look, same thing. You go for a move, and now you've knocked McGregor off into the fucking water. Well done, Mark. Mark Verstappen going for a move on a corner that isn't going to work. Wait, he tries to go on the outside. He tries to go either on the outside, Blacko and Razor saw it, go on the outside of a corner that just, you know, you can't overtake on.
Yeah, I saw
even
that.
though I'm giving him loads of room, he just... And he's... I got distracted by that fucking stupid person on the outside of that fucking last corner. What's that? Yeah, for fuck's sake. It cost me 3 positions.
I don't even know what kind of thought process was going through his head when he was trying to make that move.
What, on me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him tons of room. It's just like... He just couldn't for some reason, I can't comprehend. You're going into a corner that's not an overtaking spot. It's effectively one car through because of the racing line. It's not because of the track.
Yeah.
At the road, and it just wonders why.
And it's not the kind of car that you're going to get grip on the outside either. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. He puts his car on the outside in this because he's done it 3 times, wouldn't he? I think. And I'm thinking, all it takes is for me to run slightly wide and just like that's, or do that.
Yeah, that's already the second person that Max Verstappen has knocked off the track now.
Yeah.
Blackout's
Yeah.
the second victim.
Yeah, he tried here, GT, to go for an overtake around my outside.
Yeah.
And then wonders why he doesn't go through, and I'm like, come on. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. He takes a really weird line into that hairpin there. He takes a really weird line. He cuts off the corner and then does that. He's just outbraked himself. I bet you will have it. Again, same thing, he's trying to go on the outside, do heroics around the outside, and he just understeers into a tree. Like, what does he expect?
okay, I'm enjoying this. This is sick.
I am actually really enjoying it. The track's not too bad. It's a challenge, I'm not a fan of. The only good race I've done in the Hellfire was on that thing that Flaming did, that 40-minute race. And I sweated it.
I think the way the car's just swaying around every corner, like you're constantly on the edge. I think it's just that kind of racing. That's what I adore in this game now. I mean, it'd be fine doing this in the crew I'm in, non-contact racing, but contact racing is just a different level. Different level of fun if you get everything right. The one thing I miss about contact racing. I've done it in so long.
Yeah, that downhill, that corner, I don't know if it's slightly off camber on the outside, but it felt like my car was sucked wide. Probably the rain obviously the rain didn't help, but it felt like I was being pulled. And I'm gonna have to look at. I'm gonna have to clip that and see what happened properly again. Might just let option go. It's just a look.
I actually feel quick on this track too.
Box, stay on the inside. He was good earlier in the backer. I mean, good. I mean, he was not in this. He's over. I think it's that box. I call him Max. Instinctively, I call him. Instinctively, yeah, stupid move. It's that same corner. Is he did that to me? It's just reverse positions between the. Did he wait for him? I don't know whether to call Max Verstappen out. But I don't know if that's just going to cause more issues than it's worth. Yes.
This car is pretty well set up for my driving style. Those cars like the Slog and the Rapid GT. Yeah, that's probably my strong suit. Yeah.
I'm quite good in the blade. I think that's because it doesn't. A, I've got a pretty good setup on it, and I think B, because it doesn't oversteer. I'd rather have an understeery car.
Blade's just well planted.
You see, I just said only a few moments ago overtaking on the outside was ridiculous, and then I just overtake Fig Jam around the outside. Because if someone did that to me, I'd be like, you're a fucking moron.
Oh, a little bit wide. Ah, no problems. I mean, despite having a pretty clean start and all that, I feel really good at this. Yeah. Haven't had to worry about anyone driving around me, so.
I went
Michigan.
from 11th at the start to 6th, then to 21st, and then last now on the 5th again.
Nice, right.
I mean, I did alright. Once Mark Verstappen fucked up. Did alright. And then I crashed myself.
He sent it into the water. Yeah, that was unfortunate, mate. Oh. What are these blokes doing in their own car? Why are they even bother racing it? Oh, there you go. Bloody backmarker crashed on that downhill part, the downhill chicane. Yeah.
You are. You're not too. Well, yeah, because 70% of these people are window breakers, so you know.
That was fun.
No offence to